Yo guys, Orin here, how y'all doing? This is the first episode of How to Rebuild series. In this series I will pick a team and based on their current financial resources, I will choose 3 players that will improve the squad and are realistic. In this episode I will try to rebuild Manchester United, and the 3 positions that I've chosen are centre back, defensive midfielder and a right winger. The first position that I've picked a player for is centre back, and his name is Alessio Romagnoli. Romagnoli is the captain of AC Milan, and when I was doing my research, I was looking for a defender that can complement Maguire. So a left-footed defender that can push Maguire to the right side of the defense. And because Maguire is playing on his weak side currently, and it would be ideal for him and the defender that I've chosen to play on their strong sides. Another reason that I've chosen Romagnoli is his leadership qualities. He's really commanding defender. Obviously, as I said before, he's the captain of AC Milan and he has a big reputation in AC Milan. And I think the only real weakness I see him is his aerial ability, but I think next to Maguire that shouldn't be a big issue because he's a big and tall defender, and he's really good at tackling. He's really good at reading the game. His interceptions are really good, and I think it's time for him to move on from AC Milan and move to a better club for him. And I think he still hasn't reached his peak. And I think in 2-3 years we will see a really good defender, and Man United can really be happy with their purchase. And the price value that I think his value is probably 60 mil, not 60 mil, probably 50 mil. 50 mil, I think that's fair because he's still good. I don't think he's far worse from Skriniar, which is rated probably around 70-80 million mark, and I think 45 to 50 million is a really good price for him. For the next position, I've gone for Thomas Partey in the defensive midfielder role. I was looking for someone to be more defensive minded, to push Pogba a little bit more forward in order to combine with Bruno Fernandes and help the attackers. Obviously, Partey is a defensive machine. He plays in the Atletico Madrid's double pivot next to either Saul or Llorente. And I think Partey, with his price valuation, which is around 45-40 mil, I think he's a really good buy. He's young. He can develop to a really good player, even though he's really useful for Atletico Madrid right now. And I think with Manchester United getting a proper defensive midfielder that can unlock Pogba's and Bruno Fernandes' attacking creativity and their just overall attacking production, they will unlock a new level. And even though Manchester United, they have some other defensive midfielders like your Matic's or McTominay's, or Fred can play there, but I don't think they're good enough for Manchester United. They obviously have James Garner coming from academy. He's a decent backup, and I think it's still too early to put the pressure on him. And we gotta let him grow. And I think Partey is the right option, and yeah, solid player. Into the juicy parts of this video, and we got the right wing position. Obviously I've gone with Jadon Sancho, which is gonna cost probably 130 million, and he just feels like a Manchester United player. As a Chelsea fan, I would like him to come to Chelsea and play with likes of Pulisic and Hudson-Odoi, but I think he's gonna go to Manchester United because, you know, they got the financial resources, and they can offer him the number 7 shirt, which is a very iconic shirt for Manchester United, which likes of Ronaldo, George Best and David Beckham. They used to wear that, and I think Sancho can be that star player that United needs to go back to their historic level and their original level than when they used to be on the top of the English football. And Sancho just feels like a Manchester United player. Obviously, with this current pandemic going on, it's gonna be really hard for many clubs to gather a lot of funds to buy these expensive players, but for Manchester United, it shouldn't be a problem. Sancho is gonna offer a lot of creativity going forward, and even though they have two really good finishers up top with Rashford and Martial, I think they need someone a little bit more creative next to them to complement them. And Sancho is that guy. He can produce the assists and the goals for the Man United team in order to create a prolific attack, and just maybe in a year or two they can challenge for the title, and Sancho will be their poster boy. So yeah, obviously their overall budget I've chosen before was probably around the 200 million region, 210 million region, and if Pogba leaves, that budget will increase significantly. But let's say Pogba is not gonna leave, and I'm not gonna wait to see who's gonna leave or who's not leaving. And I've chosen the players that are playing right now, and I think Sancho, Thomas Partey, and Alessio Romagnoli are perfect to complement this current United team. And here is the United team that I've gone with. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and follow my socials, my Instagram, my Twitter, and bye bye.